2 days back, Fabrizio Romano was like, the deal is obviously gonna be happening in 24 to 48 hours. And I think after the 48th hour elapsing and some hours, finally, we're gonna hit obviously get a here we go, and a total agreement is going to be reached between Arsenal and Mikel Merino. Arsenal finally have gotten their man, and he's gonna be traveling to London to obviously be a Gooner. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name. Strictly talking Mikel Merino, nothing else. Now, when you look at that, when you look at this video, it's powered by Mono Gadgets. Mono Gadgets are dealers in brand new phones and brand new laptops. They also deal into what we call used phones and used laptops from the United Kingdom, right? So that's what Mono Gadgets deal in. So call them on +256 70 99 88 665, and they'll obviously deliver them to your vicinity, or you can obviously reach them out to where they are and they can really showcase to you what exactly they do have. Then follow them on TikTok, Mono Gadgets. That's the name you're supposed to obviously put into the search bar, and you'll see the vast range of products that they have for you. Now, yesterday night, it all started as the president of Real Sociedad fled to the side of Arsenal to obviously get this deal dusted, and Fabrizio Romano also went ahead to confirm to us that there is a meeting happening. Mikel Merino on the verge of joining Arsenal as expected. Direct club-to-club talks in London are proceeding very well, and Merino has clearly asked Real Sociedad to go. Matter of details, and then Merino will become a new Arsenal player. This is what we got in the morning of today from Fabrizio Romano, and obviously after that story, we went ahead obviously getting a story from Barreto just some minutes back that Arsenal and Real Sociedad now have an agreement in place for Mikel Merino after 2 days of negotiation in London. Arsenal will pay 32.5 million euros plus 5 million euros in add-ons for the player. You understand? So it has been a 2-day meeting as the president flew to London, and everything really happened that way. And guess what went ahead obviously non-stop this deal from not happening? It's because these two people had obviously come up with a compromise, and a common ground has been found. And after the common ground has been found, you know what exactly happened. A lot has gone ahead obviously go into the way of Arsenal, and Arsenal is now having the player, and the deal is 32.5 million euros guaranteed fees plus 5 million euros of add-ons, and that shows you how big the side of Real Sociedad was going to earn, because they wanted 40 million euros. You get, and now Arsenal have gone to negotiate it down and really took off 2.5 million euros to take it to 37.5 million euros. Then Matteo Moretto came up and confirmed to us that Arsenal want to close the signing of Mikel Merino today. That's what Matteo Moretto told us. And then we had a story coming in through from Oscar. He's known as Oscar Badalo Gomez, coming in through from Real Sociedad, confirmed to us that Mikel Merino will become a new Arsenal player today. If, as it seems, club-to-club negotiations with Real Sociedad will end in an agreement, the outlined agreement between clubs is worth around 35 million euros. That's what we got. Then we got a story coming in through from the man himself, Plettigol, from Sky Germany, confirming to us that total agreement about a deal for Mikel Merino has been reached now. Arsenal and Real Sociedad agree a fee of 33.5 million euros fixed amount plus 5 million euros of add-ons. The other one was saying 32.5. This one is saying 33.5. So the add-ons are really the constant factor in this, but there is a +-1 into the guaranteed fees, which shows you that it's really the okay business and it's really okay for them to do. So Plate Goal broke the story, and then Mr. Here We Go went ahead obviously get us the 3 magic word, or the 3 magical statement, and he said Mikel Merino to Arsenal. Here we go. Verbal agreement in place for Spanish midfielder to join the Gunners. 32 million euros plus 5 million euros of add-ons with favorable payment terms. Contract until 2028. Arsenal were closing in on Merino since end of July. Merino only wanted to play for the club of Arsenal. So that is the here we go that you guys have been waiting in for the last 8 weeks. And finally, you've gone ahead to get it. And it's a here we go, finally sounded by Fabrizio Romano. So Mikel Merino to Arsenal, it's a here we go. The deal is done and dusted. Pending medical, and the player has been very integral into wanting to join the club of Arsenal. The fee talked about is 32 million euros plus 5 million euros. That's what Fabrizio Romano is telling us, meaning that a deal is worth 37 million euros. And that's what Arsenal have gone ahead to pay. And we don't know how they've gone ahead, obviously, spread out that payment. But all I know is simple, that it is really some good deal that Arsenal is going to obviously conduct and get in Mikel Merino. Experienced player, and he's really going to come in through and put his levels, all his performances to the next level. Then, even David Ornstein has come out and confirmed that Arsenal strike agreement in principle with Real Sociedad to sign Mikel Merino. 33.5 million euros plus 5 million euros of add-ons. Personal terms done for 28-year-old to join Arsenal FC from Real Sociedad on a 4-year contract plus a further option of 1 year in club favor. So we are having Mario Cortegana. You know him very well. He's a Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid correspondent, you know, for the side of the Athletic. He has gone ahead and obviously come out and broken the story. So some other people are saying 33.5, others 32, but it's in the region of minus 1.5 million euros plus 1.5 million euros, meaning that a lot is really great and is really going to be happening into the mix. So a lot has gone ahead, obviously coming through and obviously putting a very huge shift into the mix. And I tell you what, a lot is really going the way of Arsenal. And this is the signing that most of the Arsenal fans have been waiting in for, and it means a lot of movement to the club of Arsenal. So he comes in through, and he's set obviously coming through and really fly to the United Kingdom and see how he's really gonna be undergoing his medical. And we have a statement that is going to be put out by so this guy, he's known as Q Ziva, you know, Ihon Q Ziva. He works for Radio Marca. He has come out and confirmed to us the following, and he had the following to say: that Mikel Merino is waiting for Real Madrid is okay to travel to London to undergo the medical examination with Arsenal. He will sign until 2028 with an optional year, 4+1. It is not ruled out that he could travel even in the afternoon or evening today. So, looks like all signals were like this deal is happening today. You understand? And no doubt about it, it is happening. It is going to happen today. Deal has been closed in, and no one is really doubting that this deal has gone ahead obviously be given green light by the both sides, especially the player and the player himself, known as Mikel Merino, meaning that he can travel today because, let me check here, time in Spain. What is the time in Spain? Time in Spain. All right, it's 1740 hours, meaning that Mikel Merino can obviously fly and really touch London, you know. And let's see, it's all about the jet jet duration from Sociedad to London. Let me see. How long is that flight gonna really take? So they're telling us that you only need 2 hours to fly from Real Sociedad to fly to London, meaning that that is really possible. He can fly, he can get his flight immediately, and obviously get onto plane, and he can really undergo a medical, you know, because in London it is around it's 4, it's coming to 5, right? In London it's coming to 5. And that is really one of the most important bits that you have to obviously understand about this deal. So he might fly tonight, or he can fly tomorrow morning and see how things go by. Now, the big question is, can he really be registered in time to play against the side of Aston Villa? I tell you the answer is no, because he has to come in through, undergo his medical, get registered, and the farthest they can take to register a player who's going to be playing over the weekend is midday UK time tomorrow, Friday. So I don't really anticipate anything right about that, and I believe that he's really going to be ready to play, or he might make his debut when Arsenal is playing their next game. That happens to be which team after Aston Villa? Let's check here. Arsenal. After Aston Villa, Arsenal is going to be hosting Brighton. So his debut is most likely to be against Brighton. If not Brighton, go to the international break and return and see when Mikel Merino makes his debut. But I believe he already trains very well. From Monday next week, I think we'll have a chance to feature into that game on Saturday when Arsenal is playing against Brighton. Second signing of Arsenal has going to obviously be delivered to Emirates. And Edu told you that at the end of it, all you people are really going to be happy, meaning that they have a plan for this and they're trying to see to it that they do the needful and obviously get this deal done and dusted. That's the deal of Mikel Merino to Arsenal, done and dusted. And we're here to wait and see how everything is really going to pan out. And I call upon for your reactions into the comment section below about Mikel Merino into the mix. So guys, I'm out. Muslims, may the living to Allah bless you abundantly, and the Christians, may the living to God bless you abundantly. We out. Continue to subscribe because we want to hit 30,000 subscribers. Mikel Merino to Arsenal. It's a here we go. Finally sounded, and you now got your man into where you want him to be. It's a here we go. Mikel Merino, done and dusted to Arsenal. You should wait for him traveling. I'm going to be breaking the news of he's traveling to London, and then you will know whether he has going to pass the medical or not, and then he will be pronounced as an Arsenal player, I believe, by the start of next week. We out. Bye bye.